Dance halls in Texas were the hearts of their towns, but the tradition and popularity of the honky-tonks are dwindling. David Begnaud is here now with more. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Vanita. It has been said that if you want to show someone and have them understand Texans and Texas, you first take them to the Alamo and then you take them to a dance hall. But could it be last call for the dance hall? They are now considered some of Texas's most endangered places.
We want to welcome y'all to Broken Spoke, the last of the true Texas dance halls, and darn sure proud of it.
Two-step your way through the Broken Spoke in Austin, Texas, and you'll meet James White, the local rhinestone cowboy.
You're looking at a living legend right here. James
I'm old enough to be a legend.
He's been greeting guests 5 nights a week since he opened the place in 1964.
It's a true mom and pop operation. I tell people that my wife's a working half the family and I'm in charge of BS and PR and we ain't gonna change nothing, you know.
He's pretty good at BS.
Oh, I know he is. I always say he talks more than 3 women.
Nowadays, the 76-year-old honky-tonk pioneer compares his Broken Spoke to the Alamo, a dance hall once in the middle of nowhere, now sandwiched in a sought-after city.
I said, well, I'm not leaving, I ain't changing nothing, I'm gonna be just like I've always been.
That country charm is what's allowed the Broken Spoke to roll on. But elsewhere across Texas, in mostly rural areas, historic dance halls are endangered.
So many of them have actually disappeared either through lack of interest or support, fallen down, burned, turned into barns and other things.
Deb Fleming is president of Texas Dance Hall Preservation, Inc.
How much of the heritage of Texas can be traced back to a dance hall?
I think pretty much all of it can be, because with the immigration of the Europeans that came into Texas, they built a church, a community center, which could be used as a dance hall, was a dance hall. All these different cultures that came into Texas and then melted together over the years. That's the history of Texas.
To listen to you, you make dance halls sound romantic.
Oh, they are. And they've got so many great stories. Every hall has a story, and every person in a hall that's danced in a hall, has grown up in a hall, has a story.
Does it make you emotional?
It does.
Why?
Because it's such a great thing. And to see them dying.
Twin Sisters Dance Hall is surviving. It is the oldest dance hall in Texas, 1 hour west of Austin. It opened to the public in 1870. George and Nelda Vogel have waltzed this floor for 66 years.
How often do you dance at a dance hall now?
Not enough.
Dwindling attendance and performer royalty fees has led to tough times for the owners. Jake Penrod is one local musician who's affordable.
Take baby steps till I'm free.
With a voice described as the love child of Hank Williams and Kitty Wells, this 30-year-old throwback started his career in a dance hall.
If the kind of music that I play is going to survive, this is where it's going to carry on.
It is estimated that 1,000 dance halls were built in Texas between the late 1800s and the early 1900s. Now, just 400 are still standing, and only 2 operate daily: Luckenbach Dance Hall in Luckenbach, Texas, and Green Hall in New Braunfels. Rockabilly band 2 Tons of Steel hasn't missed a Tuesday night performance in 20 years, and Liz Jensen has shown up early for the last 18.
I've come here over the years and seen mothers with their sons teaching them to dance, and then a few years later you see them here with a date. It's just like a family.
And the famous family members are endless. Many still play here, like Willie Nelson, who has his own window entrance.
I've worked here for 15 years on and off.
Shane Roach manages the 6,000 square foot open-air dance hall, where they still dust the floors with cornmeal so it's easier to slide as you go. If you don't know how, Michelle Simmons will teach you how to swing.
Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick. That's it. That's all there is to it.
If only it was that easy to preserve Texas's decaying dance halls.
One night, Randy Travis.
James White is the example of what's needed. People with an undying passion willing to save what's left, one 2-step at a time.
I band-aid this place together because it's got heart and soul. And no matter who it is, nobody has to tell them where they're at. They know darn good well they're not at Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall. The Texas Dance Hall Preservation Group projects it would take about $15 million to stabilize and preserve the 200 most significant dance halls still in existence.
We hope they do that, because those are really cool places.
They were the spot where it all happened back in the day. Before we had cars and civic centers, the dance hall is where you went.
It's so sweet also to hear in your piece that passing on from generation to generation.
It is. A lot of people found out about who they are and where they're from in a dance hall.
In those dance halls. All right, David Begnaud, thanks so much.